it's Jenny and welcome back to my kitchen. This dill dip is so simple to make. We love serving it with veggies or chips. I think you're gonna love it too, so let me show you how to make it. To start on this recipe, we're gonna be working on our base, and you only need 2 ingredients for that, starting with 1 cup of sour cream. And then we'll be adding in 1 cup of mayonnaise. And that is your base for this recipe. So once these are both in your mixing bowl, we're gonna mix them together and then we'll add our seasonings. To season our dip, we're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of dried dill weed. Now, if you want to use some fresh dill, you can do that, but I would suggest adding a little bit more, maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons, since the dry dill is going to have a stronger flavor to it. But since this is a simple recipe, you can just add in 2 and then taste it and add more as needed. Next, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of onion powder. You might find a few different onion seasonings at the store. Make sure for this recipe you're using the onion powder. I find that the onion flakes really give it too much texture, and the onion salt is just way too salty for this recipe. I'm just gonna mix a little bit after each seasoning just to make sure that they're all evenly distributed throughout the dip. You can also just add them all together and then mix in the end. Next, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of dried parsley. Give you the same tip as with the dill weed. If you want to use fresh parsley, you can, and you can mince it up and then add it to your dip. I'd start with 1 tablespoon, but you might need to add more from there. Give it a mix, and then we're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Give it all a good mix, and then we're going to be adding in our last seasoning, which is just 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I really don't like this overly salty, which is why I just add a little bit, but you could add more to taste. Now give it all a good final mix, making sure that all your seasonings are well distributed throughout your dip. You can always just grab a chip and taste it to see if you want to add any more seasonings according to your taste. Now before serving, place it in the fridge to chill for 1 to 2 hours. I really find that chilling this in the fridge is going to help bring out all the flavors in the seasonings, and then nothing has any texture to it as well because it's been sitting in the sour cream and mayonnaise mixture. So it is smooth and creamy and ready to serve now. We like serving this with raw veggies, especially carrots and celery, and then also with potato chips. My kids even like it with crackers, and if you want to get really fancy, you can get a bread bowl, hollow it out, and then put the dip inside. All right, our dill dip is done. This recipe is so simple to make, and it tastes so good. I put the recipe down in the description below. I've also linked this recipe on our website, thediaryofarealhousewife.com. You can click that to save it, to print it out, and you can find hundreds of other easy recipes just like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.